2026, universal year one. Because this is a universal year one, everyone in the collective has the energy of this magician energy. The magician is the first card, number one card in tarot. First card is actually 0, which would be the Fool card, but the number one is the magician card, which lets you know that's associated with the life path one, with the number one in numerology, just number one overall. So if you want to use the energy of 2026 to your advantage, become the magician of your life, become the magician of circumstances. I myself have been seeing how quickly things have been poof manifesting for me this year. It's like I say it and things just start to line up. And even if it's not fully made it down in the 3D, you already can see the bridges of events, the bridges of circumstances, the bridges that takes you there showing up quickly. That's been happening for me. And I just thought, wow, this is the magician energy. Everyone felt the energy last year of the 9. It was very heavy, was shedding along with the snake energy. So you knew you had to put a lot of stuff to end. And as you ended stuff, things started to maneuver into your life. Made it took a little smaller, paces to get there. Some people took quicker spaces. It just depends on where you're at. But as you shed, release, things came through. Here is in the 1 year, it's like say it, initiate it, begin it, things show up. If you wanted to do something with your health, because that was a thing for me this year, and I made some small changes, and quickly am I able to see the results and feel the results. So just know, guys, you have the magician energy this year. This is a powerful year one. And the way to manifest is to not use your logical brain, because your logical brain is going to keep you looped into the same timeline. The one energy is new, fresh starts. 9, last year, the energy was a 9. It's not so much fresh starts right away, but endings. And sometimes you needed to be there a little bit longer for things to end, or in a situation, in a job, whatever it is. Here in a 1 year, things move quicker into newness, into new. And so whatever you want to manifest, you might write it down. I've been saying mines out loud. And then another thing that I've been doing, which I usually don't do, is I've been telling people what I'm about to manifest. I say, hey, this is what I'm about to manifest. I'm about to manifest this new car, which is actually in the works right now. And poof, the alignments for that to happen comes in so quickly. I'm going to move. Like, just things are manifesting quickly. Say it. Put it out there into the collective, out there into the energy, out there into the quantum field. And the field is reacting quickly this year. It's just a faster moving energy, especially after February 17th when we switched into the fire horse year. So this means that the energy is potent. But here's the thing, guys. If you're saying you're going to manifest, you want to manifest, let's say money is an example, is a great thing. You want to manifest $100,000. Now, don't expect the $100,000 to just show up overnight or even in a week, unless those bridges of events were there already. Perhaps you have an online business where that money can flow through quickly. Perhaps you're at your job and you make $80,000 a year, and now they want to pump you up to $100,000 a year, $150,000 a year. That's the 100,000. Okay. The thing is, you will start to make movements towards that $100,000 quickly. Quickly. You'll make the movements where you would used to hesitate and kind of stagnate the energy and say, oh, let me wait, let me pause. No, this year your energy, you can feel that's the magician energy. You're like, move fast. It's like your higher self is taking over. That is what's happening this year. Collectively, everyone's higher self is taking over, and people are just snapping into automatic action. Kind of like we are the chat GPTs to our higher selves right now. and they're playing it out for us, and they've taken over. So that's how the magician is manifesting quickly this year. Now you can hesitate and not ask and say, and not ask, but hesitate and ask questions and deliberate and take some time and not move into what you're trying to seek and it happening quicker. But those events will keep coming back until you like take the step onto it. Because, so for example, if you said you want to get into shape and we're in March, almost April, and you haven't taken the steps, you haven't went to the gym, you haven't signed up, you haven't nothing, you haven't made the right health choices, but you still made that as your declaration and that frequency was strong enough, what will happen is that you'll see a lot of advertisements now for gyms. You'll see it a lot more. Even people around you might start going to the gym. Your significant other might start going to the gym out of nowhere. Your news feed might start getting filled with workout tips and stuff like that until you are just like, okay, I get it. And you move into that. You may say you want to start a business and you've been saying this since, I don't know, maybe 2020, and now in 2026, and you're like, oh my gosh, I know I have to start right now. I could feel it, and you could feel it. And then you just start seeing little breadcrumbs like sign up for an LLC, do this, small business loans, and stuff starts trickling. It's happening fast. If you're trying to manifest a soulmate, now people might be asking you to come to random events more, to come out, socialize, do this, do that, because that's where this person will be, because things are happening faster. This is magician energy this year. Magician energy. Remember, you have that power. So whenever you feel like out of alignment, out of power, and you're just like, oh, no, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't believe it's going to happen. Remember, this is a collective energy. Remember, this is 2026. Remember, we're in a universal year one. You can take the power away and just like put it into the fact that it's a collective energy and things are going to happen for you. Now, when I say, you have the power of the magician, obviously it's your power, is what you want. So line up and focus on what you want. That's what's going to come in faster for you. And people are just going to show up more in alignment. The more you move away from what's out of alignment, the more what's in alignment, who's in alignment, people will come around, circumstances, and they move towards you to make whatever needs to happen. Now, what is going to happen is the opposite. For things that are out of alignment is going to be pulled away faster because you're coming into alignment and union with what you're supposed to be, whatever you're supposed to bring into the world. So that is all I have for you guys when it comes to using this energy. I'm going to come out with a couple more of these videos because I'm feeling inclined, just the way I've been manifesting and the way things have been a lot more harmonious and smooth this year is because I've been feeling more alignment. And if you guys have been feeling friction or kind of like back and forth energy, you could be around people too much. The more you guys take some time for yourself this year, I'm going to do another video about that. The more you're going to be in alignment with your goals. Okay. Now, if you guys are looking for a coach to help you in this transformation and can really understand this energy of what we're in 2026, then you're going to want to check out Spiritual Butterfly Academy. That is where I coach you guys as well as teach you guys how to protect your energy, universal laws, and how to transform and make your own legacy. Because at this stage, we are starting a whole new 9-year cycle. And if you could start your cycle right here in 2026, you will be building your legacy. A lot of you are at this time you're supposed to build a legacy. And I don't mean like this big thing of how you see everyone else's legacy. Your legacy could be having a big old farmhouse or a big old like homestead somewhere. It's whatever you choose it to be. But the growth and the seeds to be planted are right here, right now, this year. And if you feel ready, like you like know that this is your year, you have to start it. There's no way you're not going to start it. Your higher self is taking over. You want to start. You need coaching, someone in alignment with this kind of work and this kind of energy, then go ahead and take my intake form. That's going to be linked in my description because, like I said, this is not for everyone. and I will review your application to see if you're a good fit for Spiritual Butterfly Academy, because going forward, this is how the Academy is going to be set up, where we are growing, manifesting, and building legacies together. See you guys next time.